Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about Batman, which was directed by Matt Reeves. I'll be honest, watching the trailer didn't arouse my interest, neither did the release of the first reviews of this film, and what is more, considering that it is 3 hours long, I became even less interested in watching it. Nevertheless, I watched it. And you know what? It's not that bad. Yes, as in any film there are absurd moments, but I really liked its noir atmosphere and gloomy music, which perfectly conveys all the hopelessness of Gotham. Although it seems a little long to me, but the film does a good job at showing that superheroes are not only always fighting and saving the whole world. Here Batman also plays the role of a detective who investigates what happened at the crime scene and how it is all connected. Honestly, I did not imagine Pattinson in this role. In a Batman costume, he looks more like a freshman during a masquerade. He is too thin for this role. I like that Batman is not as aggressive as usual, and his silence and slow walk give him a kind of self-confidence. The moment when he first appeared out of the darkness at the beginning of the film to save some man was unclear though. His appearance was somewhat dramatic and creepy, and somehow he did not rush to save the man. However, despite this, he played this role well. I also like the fact that he doesn't wear a suit all the time. The plot makes it clear that he changes clothes before and after arriving at the scene at some point. But how is this possible? He has a cool bulletproof suit that can withstand even close-range automatic fire, which makes it clear that his suit does not weigh 5 to 10 kilograms. So how did he pack it in his backpack? It is also clearly visible that his mask is made of leather. Maybe it's some special material that doesn't burn and can withstand the blast wave that helped him survive when the prosecutor was blown up, but the mask doesn't completely cover his face. What about the moment when he hits his head on the bridge during a flight? Not only doesn't he break his neck, but he also doesn't get any fracture or injury. It looked very stupid. He is not Superman. Also, it is not logical that in this movie Batman gets beaten up a lot, but yet he has no bruises. In the previous film, in which Ben Affleck played the role of Batman, he was covered in bruises, which looked more believable. But maybe Pattinson's vampire essence from Twilight was still there, and he just didn't have blood circulating, which is why he didn't get injured. It is interesting that not all criminals know who Batman is, and decent citizens are still afraid of him. However, according to Batman stories, Bat-Signal appeared in Gotham after he saved the city the first time and proved his usefulness to Gotham, but somehow the director and writers forgot about it. Catwoman here is generally almost helpless and cannot cope with two criminals. In the film directed by Timothy Burton, she and Batman were on a level playing field. She also was somewhat more charismatic due to her unstable behavior. I liked how Paul Dano played the role of Riddler. When he took off the mask, he beautifully conveyed the imbalance of this character. Personally for me though, most of all these shortcomings are compensated by the actor's performance, the scenery, and especially the noir atmosphere. Since it was clear from the ending that the Joker will be the anti-hero in the next film, I hope that the team working on the film will try to work on the main characters better. Thank you for watching, see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe.